Our dear Kalpagam wants that I should give an explanation on one of the names in the Lalita Sahasranama. The particular name in the Lalita Sahasranama is Vaktralakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabhalochana. It has got a lot of significance, not one, but a normal commentator gives only one meaning. The meaning is Meenabhalochana means Lochana means eye. Meenabha like the fish. She has got eyes like the fish. And what sort of fish? Chalan, the moving fish. The fish will never stay. If you go to the aquarium, you will see it will be going on moving normally. So, it is a moving fish. So, her eyes are like the moving fish because they are roaming here and there, so that all the people should be covered. And where is it moving? It is moving in a big torrent of floods. That is Parivaha. What sort of floods it is? Vaktra Lakshmi. Vakra means crooked. Vaktra means face. So Lakshmi means Shobha, that glow which comes. So the glow from the face of the mother is like a torrent of flood in which the eyes which are like the fish are moving. Her eyes are just like the moving fish in the flood of the immense effulgence and the glory of the mother's face. Now this is the meaning, normal meaning. It's all right, it's only a description of the mother, but it doesn't have much of a spiritual significance for us. The spiritual significance is Chalan Meenabhalochana. There are 3 types of mantra diksha which are given by a guru. The various types are, number 1 is called Kukuta diksha, that or Sparsha diksha, that is initiation by contact, just like a hen. The hen is always sitting over the eggs, and by contact the egg matures into a small chick. So it is only by contact. Similarly, a guru matures the student who comes to him by having frequent contact with him. The contact could be through the mouth by giving him the mantra. The contact could be sometimes he may just slap him on his back slightly. So these are all the various. Or he may sometimes keep his hand on the head and say, hey, go away, everything will be okay. The Lord will be with you. So this is called Meena Diksha. This is called Sparsha Diksha. The second one is Kachua. There is the tortoise. The tortoise, what it does is, it goes to an unknown place at some corner, some island, and there it lays its eggs. After laying its eggs, it just comes back. And all the while, it will be going on thinking of the eggs which it has put somewhere in some island. So, Manasika Rupena, by the mind, by the mental contact with it, they become mature. So, there is a second type, Manasika Diksha, or we call it Kachapa Diksha. Kachapa in Sanskrit means tortoise. The third is called the Menadisha, or this is called Nayanadisha. The fish, it lays its eggs in front of it in the water themselves. They go on floating. It goes behind all, and it will always be watching them. So through its eyes, by watching it, it becomes mature after some period, and this born fish come out of it. So similarly, the mother, he gives Menadisha to all. She is always doing like this. So there is nobody who is not having a guru. There is nobody who is not having a Disha. The mother is very particular that she is all from one end to another in the world, and she gives the mother Disha to all through her eyes at all times. So this is the one meaning. So Meena Bhalochana means the one who has got eyes, through which she is giving the Disha, the initiation to all. Meena Bha, just like the fish, through only by contact with their eyes. So this is. Then another meaning could be there. The fish, it doesn't have the eyebrows, the lashes, eyelashes. So eyelids. So it doesn't bat the eyelids often. It just looks animeshagati. Without any shutting it, it will always be seeing. The mother is just like that, seeing at all times. What is the fun in it? The fun is she is afraid. If she closes for a minute, somewhere some bhakta may come into danger or calamity. So in order to be able to help everybody at all times, in all emergencies, in all crises, at all times she is keeping her eyelids open, not only moving, but it is always open. Not for a second it closes. That's the glory of the mother. That the mother is always after the welfare of all of us, and that is why she is keeping her eyelids without batting them at all, just like the fish. So these are all the various meanings that could come out of that.